Hello and welcome back to the Daily Eco. Today we'll explore 5 powerful medicinal herbs and their health benefits. Let's begin with parsley and discover its many properties. Properties of parsley. Did you know that parsley is a nutritional powerhouse? It's a digestive aid, helps rebuild minerals in your body, strengthens bones, flushes out toxins, protects your veins and arteries, and much more. But what makes parsley such a superhero? We can thank its amazing active ingredients, such as vitamins A and B, flavonoids, and its special essential oil. These powerhouses work together to create the impressive list of benefits we are about to explore. Reduces inflammation of tissues due to water retention. For those experiencing fluid buildup, often resulting in swollen legs and discomfort, parsley water offers a potential remedy. The high potassium content in parsley acts as a natural diuretic, stimulating the kidneys to filter and eliminate excess fluids more effectively. This enhanced function leads to reduced water retention, alleviating puffy tissues and improving overall comfort. Furthermore, parsley has cleansing properties that help remove accumulated deposits within the kidneys, reduces the unwanted effects of heavy meals. Beyond flavor, this humble herb aids digestion after heavy meals. Its carminative properties help break down complex foods, reduce gas, and soothe discomfort. Chewing fresh parsley also combats bad breath with its antibacterial oils. Combats body weakness. Parsley, with its rich mineral and iron content, proves to be a valuable addition in post-convalescence or anemia cases, contributing to improved health through the nutritional benefits it offers. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. In culinary use, which part of parsley serves as the aromatic herb, the roots, the stems, the leaves, the flowers? Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. Protects the liver against medications. Studies have found that parsley has a safeguarding effect on the liver, particularly when dealing with medications processed in the liver that might cause harm, like paracetamol. In fact, experiments with rats showed that parsley outperformed a dedicated medication designed for such situations. How to incorporate parsley. Parsley can be enjoyed in various ways to reap its benefits. One common method is making parsley tea, prepared by infusing 10 grams of leaves in boiling water for 5 minutes. Allow it to rest for 10 minutes, then strain and drink, preferably after main meals to aid digestion. The recommended dose is 2 cups a day. For a refreshing twist, try parsley juices. Mix it with other fruits and veggies, such as combining it with spinach and adding pineapple. You can also blend parsley leaves, add lemon and sugar to taste, creating a delightful beverage for mealtime. For skin or external conditions, consider using parsley in poultices. Additionally, you can also buy parsley essential oil, but it's crucial to note that it should not be ingested. Instead, for external use, mix a single drop of essential oil with a vegetable oil to dilute its concentration. Contraindications. While parsley offers various health benefits, there are certain circumstances where caution is advised. People prescribed kidney medications or dealing with heart failure should avoid parsley consumption. Pregnant women should steer clear of highly concentrated parsley preparations, which can induce uterine contractions and pose a risk to the baby. Parsley can also be lethal to parrots and small birds, so make sure to keep it out of their reach. Now, going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is C. In cooking, parsley leaves are commonly used as an aromatic herb, known for their fresh and slightly spicy flavor. Moving on from parsley's remarkable benefits, let's explore wormwood, which is a herb with fascinating medicinal benefits. Properties of wormwood. What has made wormwood so fascinating for hundreds of years? Well, in the chemical composition of wormwood, we find tujon, dujol, asolin, carotenoids, flavonoid, lignin, tannin, and vitamins. These compounds are responsible for the properties of wormwood. Among other things, they make it an antispasmodic, carminative, emmenagogue, limiting, and orexigenic plant. Finally, wormwood has also diuretic and chloretic properties. So, let us take a closer look at all of its uses. It is medicinal. Historically, wormwood was considered an antidote to poisons such as hemlock. Thanks to its properties, wormwood is used as a muscle relaxant to calm stomach and intestinal discomfort. It also helps prevent and eliminate flatulence in the stomach and intestine. Furthermore, it stimulates and regulates the menstrual cycle. In addition, it has an appetizing effect, promotes digestion, and helps eliminate intestinal parasites. Has a cultural significance. In Mexico, for example, garlands of wormwood were used as a symbol to celebrate the goddess of salt. It is also often mentioned in poetry, plays, and literary books such as Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare. It is an insecticide. It can be applied to plants and pets to repel insects, and even on our skin to repel mosquitoes. Its dry leaves are also used in tea bags between clothes to repel moths. Wormwood is also used in cooking, where its fresh or dried powdered leaves are mixed with other foods to aid digestion. In addition, we can also find wormwood in snacks and in alcoholic drinks such as absinthe. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. How does wormwood taste? Sweet, bitter, acidic. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. If you like the Daily Eco, remember that by giving us a super thank you, you can help us continue to create content like this. How to take wormwood. The most traditional way is infusion with the fresh or dry leaves and flowers. It is recommended to prepare 1 tablespoon of wormwood in 1 liter of boiled water. It is also used for external application to treat stings, headaches, joint pain, and even nosebleeds. Before consumption, the leaves and flowers are collected and dried. Side effects. Wormwood should be consumed responsibly as it can cause side effects. The pure essential oil should never be taken internally because it is highly toxic. The side effects of wormwood when consumed may include hypersensitivity, nausea, digestive cramps, headaches, dizziness, tremors, and even convulsions. In addition, wormwood can have an abortifacient effect in pregnant women, and in some cases, it might lead to addiction. For all these reasons, wormwood should not be used as a substitute for other medications, and you should always consult your doctor before taking it. Contraindications. It is not recommended for pregnant or lactating women, people with epilepsy, children, and people with chronic digestive inflammation. It is not recommended for pregnant or lactating women. It is not recommended for pregnant or lactating women, people with epilepsy, children, and people with chronic digestive inflammation. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is B. The plant has a very characteristic aroma and a bitter taste. After learning about wormwood's potential, Let's turn to thyme, a versatile herb treasured for its healing qualities. Properties of thyme. Thyme has antiseptic, digestive, anti-inflammatory, tonic, vermifuge, digestive, immunostimulant, cough suppressant, expectorant, diuretic, healing, carminative, and antioxidant properties. All of these properties translate in the following benefits. Number 1. Alleviates respiratory diseases. Consumption of thyme is very helpful in clearing the respiratory tract and reducing inflammation in patients with asthma or respiratory diseases. It helps both upper and lower respiratory tract and relieves spasmodic cough. It has an expectorant effect that helps to open the airways and facilitate the evacuation of secretions through the bronchi. On the other hand, it is an excellent antiseptic that fights bacteria that can cause respiratory diseases. Number 2. Helps digestion. The thyme plant helps reduce the effects of poor digestion, such as fermentation, reduces gas formation, and relieves colic caused by it. If you add it as a spice, it is a great addition to any dish. On the other hand, thyme stimulates the secretion of gastric juices necessary for good gastric digestion. Number 3. Accelerates healing. Topical application of thyme speeds up healing processes. It can be useful in situations such as burns, superficial wounds, infected wounds, acne, sores, or blisters. These scars are treated with thyme honey, which is an excellent disinfectant used even in hospitals. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. How high do you think the thyme plant grows? 1 meter, 70 centimeters, 30 centimeters. Think about it carefully, because at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. How to take thyme. The leaves and flowers of thyme contain most of the active ingredients. It can be used both externally and internally. For internal use, the infusion is recommended. The dosage is 1 tablespoon per cup, which corresponds to a concentration of 5%. In specialized herbal pharmacies, you can find preparations in syrup or liquid extract. In the first case, 1 tablespoon per dose is recommended, and for the liquid extract, 2 drops per dose are recommended. Alternatively, you can opt for the essential oil. You need to make sure that it's edible and of high quality. It is recommended to take 5 drops on a sugar cube or 5 drops on a handkerchief for inhalation. It should never be taken pure, as it can cause adverse reactions. For external use, a decoction is prepared with the same means as the infusion. The plant is boiled for 3 minutes, warmed, strained, and applied to the area to be treated with the help of a cloth. In the case of wounds, it is recommended to wash them with preparation. Another option is thyme honey. This is produced by bees that feed on thyme plant. It was already used in ancient Greece and now is available on many health stores in the Mediterranean region. This honey can be applied externally to the area to be treated or taken internally to relieve digestive and respiratory problems or as a tonic for other organs. Side effects of thyme. In some cases, contact dermatitis might occur. If this is the case, the use of thyme should be discontinued. On the other hand, it can cause irritation if it comes into contact with the eyes. An overdose of essential oils can cause vomiting, nausea, seizures, dizziness, and even coma. Be sure to adhere to the specified intake forms and dosage. Contraindications of thyme. Consumption of thyme should always be avoided by people who have a known allergy or hypersensitivity to this plant. It should also not be consumed by pregnant or nursing women or children under 6 years of age. Patients with renal or cardiac insufficiency, gastritis, peptic ulcers, colitis, epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, or any other neurological disorder
should also not consume thyme. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is C. Thyme is a plant that grows as a low shrub about 30 centimeters high.
Let's discover lavender, one of the most beloved medicinal and aromatic plants in the world. Properties of lavender. Ever wondered why lavender smells so calming? Tucked inside those purple blooms are special compounds like flavonoids and essential oils. These powerhouses are what give lavender its amazing benefits, like helping you relax, improve your mood, and even soothe your digestion. Let's explore how these work their magic in the following sections. Promoting relaxation and sleep. Renowned for its ability to promote relaxation, lavender can be a valuable tool in managing stress and anxiety. Studies suggest it might be particularly helpful for mild cases. Additionally, lavender's calming effect can extend to sleep, potentially improving sleep quality for those experiencing insomnia. Headache and migraine relief. Research suggests that lavender may be a valuable tool in managing headaches and migraines. Its properties may offer a natural alternative for those seeking to reduce their dependence on pain medication. Digestive support. Lavender's calming effects extend to the digestive system. It may help alleviate discomfort associated with bloating, gas, and mild cramping, promoting a smoother digestive process. Promotes skin health. Lavender possesses antiseptic properties that can help cleanse the skin and discourage the growth of bacteria. These, combined with its potential to promote wound healing, makes it a valuable natural remedy for minor skin concerns like acne and minor wounds. It can even offer relief from itching caused by insect bites. But before we continue, let's put you to the test. In which region is lavender considered native? South America, Europe, Asia, Africa? Think about it carefully, and at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. Lavender can be taken in many different ways. Let's see some of them. Lavender infusion. This is prepared with the flower in tubs or heads. For each cup of water, use a tablespoon, bringing both components to boil with a lid to avoid losing the essential oils. Remove from heat and wait 5 more minutes, also covered. Then it's ready to be filtered and drunk with the option of sweetening to taste. Hot baths. Enhance your bedtime routine with lavender. Steep 70 grams of lavender in 2 liters of boiling water and then strain. Add the infusion to your warm bath and soak in the calming aroma to promote relaxation and a restful sleep. Lavender oil for anxiety. Lavender essential oil is a popular choice for managing anxiety. To use it safely, dilute 3 drops in a carrier oil, either coconut or almond, and rub it on your skin. This calming blend can also be used in massage oil for muscle tension relief. It is also possible to use the essential oil in inhalations, where the essential oil is simply inhaled. Macerated. This method involves steeping a handful of lavender flowers in oil, either coconut or almond work well, for at least a month. Once strained, the resulting macerated oil can be used topically like essential oil, but without dilution. Tinctures and fluid extracts. Look for those pre-made options at health food stores. Contraindications of lavender. First, lavender may worsen constipation. If you struggle with this issue, it's best to avoid using it. Next, avoid lavender if you have allergies to any of its components. And finally, remember that lavender has hypotensive properties, meaning it can lower blood pressure. Lavender side effects. Consuming lavender internally may cause constipation and increased appetite. Monitor yourself closely to avoid these effects. Always dilute lavender essential oil in a carrier oil before topical use to avoid irritation. Undiluted essential oil can cause dermatitis and skin inflammation. And going back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is B. Lavender is actually native to the Mediterranean region. And for our final herb, let's explore rue and its impressive health properties. Properties of rue. Let's start with what's in rue. The plant contains several helpful compounds such as alkaloids, vitamin C, tannins, and sugars. It also has essential oils with limonene and cineol. These natural ingredients give rue its anti-inflammatory, pain-relieving, and digestive properties. Stimulates menstruation. First up is menstrual health. When periods become irregular because of stress, hormonal changes, weight loss, or too much exercise, rue can help restore normal flow. But here's an important warning: never use rue as a contraceptive. It can cause dangerous bleeding and should only be used occasionally for natural irregularities. Eases varicose veins. Moving on to our next benefit, circulation and blood vessel health. Rue shows promising effects for people dealing with varicose veins because it helps strengthen and tone blood vessels. What makes this particularly helpful is that when you take rue internally, following proper guidelines, it works throughout your entire circulatory system. Relieves toothache. For those dealing with tooth pain, rue offers a natural option for relief. Using it as a mouth rinse or gargle helps reduce tooth discomfort, thanks to its natural pain-relieving qualities. The anti-inflammatory properties also help reduce swelling in your gums. But before we continue, let's put you to the test. Which part of the rue plant gives us all these benefits? The flowers, the stem, the leaves, or the roots? Think about it carefully, and at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. If you like our content, you can support the Daily Eco with a super thanks. This helps us make more videos like this one. Heals minor wounds. Now let's talk about wound care. In many traditional practices, people use rue water to clean wounds because it helps eliminate harmful organisms. The same properties that reduce inflammation and pain also speed up the healing process. How to take rue safely. The proper preparation of rue is essential since it can be quite potent. The most common and safe method is making rue tea or infusion. Here's your step-by-step guide. Take 2 grams of the plant and, if you'd like some additional benefits, add 10 grams of mixed St. John's wort or mugwort. Use 1 tablespoon of this mixture for each cup of water. Bring it to a boil for just 1 minute. Then remove it from heat and let it steep for 10 more minutes. When using it for menstrual support, drink 2 cups daily for 9 days before your expected cycle begins. You can also find rue in other forms at natural health stores as alcoholic or water-based extracts or tinctures. These products come with specific instructions on the label for proper dosage. The essential oil version works well for topical use, but remember to always dilute it in a carrier oil like olive or coconut oil. Important contraindications. Now for some very important safety information. Certain people should never use rue. This includes pregnant women because the risks are too high for both mother and baby. Also, avoid rue during breastfeeding and don't give it to children under 6 years old. People with specific health conditions need to stay away from root too. This includes anyone with Crohn's disease, gastritis, stomach ulcers, or kidney and liver problems. If you grow rue at home, always protect your skin. Even brief contact with the plant can cause a sun-activated skin reaction called phytophotodermatitis. This shows up as small, itchy bumps and sometimes even blisters. The reaction gets worse in hot weather, which is why many people call it a photochemical burn. While some people are more sensitive than others, it's best to always wear gloves and avoid any direct skin contact. Going back to the question we asked you before, the correct answer is C, the leaves. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to give us a like and tell us which one will you try first. See you next time.